subtle and lovely on the road, and that is that a muntjac? It's a deer. Oh, it's a hare. It's a hare. Wow. I've never seen a hare before. Sorry, I got a bit excited there. Well, hello everyone and welcome to my end of year special. Before we get into that, I just want to briefly touch upon a few topics with my channel in regards to how well it's done this year, and also why I've been a bit quiet, and a bit of an overall general update on the cars as well. So it's a bit cold, it's quite windy, so let's jump in the car and go for a drive, and we'll delve into more on that later on. Right, so here we are in my Mercedes-Benz C63, and first and foremost, I would just like to say a massive thank you to everyone for the support on the channel, not just this year, but forever. Like, it genuinely means a lot, and the amount of comments and interactions I get, they don't go unnoticed. I try to reply to them, as much of them as possible, if I can, within my power. I try to reply to them if I can. But yeah, I'd just like to say the support has been immense, especially this year. And even despite the fact this channel has been quite dormant, I'm still getting regular views and subs. I mean, it really does go a long way, and I am constantly watching the analytics, and to see still getting those numbers come through at a generous speed is really, really heartwarming, and it really means a lot, because obviously I do love doing YouTube, I have to admit. However, where I'd really like to say a massive thank you is towards the London to Edinburgh C63 trip video I did quite a few months back, which was actually filmed last summer, but I didn't post it until this year. And the reception I received from that video was monumental. It was intergalactic, it was crazy. I couldn't really have asked for a better response from a video, because most of my videos that I post, the views I get, they accumulate over time. I don't really get like a big surge of views immediately, but with this video, it hit the ground running like so well. I got like, I don't know the numbers exact, but I was getting thousands of views per day, and I reached like 50,000 views within like a couple of weeks or something like that. It did so well, and it really does like genuinely put a smile on my face, because the amount of effort, time and planning and money that had to go into that video, there was a lot that had to go towards that video to make it happen. And the fact that you guys and the people who watched the video, commented, liked in that video, it really does make it so much more worthwhile and rewarding. So yeah, thank you so much for interacting with that video. But another thing to mention with that video was the exponential growth that I actually got from that video in terms of subscribers. I think when I posted that video before, I was touching around 2,000 subscribers or so, ballpark figure there. And by the time that video posted and had all its growth, essentially, I think I gained maybe something like 400 to 600 subscribers. It was something ludicrous, because it took me so long to get to 2,000 subscribers, but then that one video alone gained me so much traction and subscribers, and it's crazy. But so yeah, if there's anything more you want to see in regards to content like that, then please do let me know, because I'd happily oblige, because I am, if you don't know me well, I really love fuel efficiency and challenges and fuel economy, and eking out lots of fuel range, especially in cars which don't warrant that sort of honour in terms of fuel efficiency. And I like to know, I like to nerd and geek out and that sort of stuff. Now, in terms of why I've been quiet on YouTube, well, there's not really a good reason. I think I've just been slacking, and I suppose with the recent weather as well we've had in the UK, it's not really helped. It's been exceptionally windy, which makes it quite difficult, and yeah, I just don't really have a good reason, and I do apologise for the lack of content. However, I would like to do more in the new year in terms of trying different vehicles. I do like a variety. It's a spice of life, so I would like to try many more different vehicles, different sort of engines, and I'm very open to trying new things. So I've never really done this before, but I suppose I'll ask. And so if there's anyone on this channel watching right now and you have a car that you would like to, I don't know, suppose let me review or do a fuel efficiency challenge, because that would be very, very fun for myself and quite insightful for maybe for other viewers. So yes, please do let me know if you're interested in letting me try out one of your cars, and just email me. I think it is on my YouTube description, but if it isn't, I'll attach it below. In regards to my cars, well, my Z4, well, I haven't really done much of it in terms of trying to fix it. I have been slacking, and I really do want to try and get into that next year. The amount of comments I've had, it has not gone unnoticed. I've had so many suggestions and comments on the potential problems I have with my Z4 in regards to some of its problems, but more notable problems is to do with the roof, where it's a bit intermittent. So I have been reading your comments, and I should probably try out that next year to see what basically is the problem with my roof. So yeah, that's basically the situation with Z4. I'm still running it around. It's still my daily run around, I suppose, as well as my fiance's Mini Cooper 1.5 petrol. I do use that as well, the F56. And also I am in my Mercedes as well, which was for sale and still is if you're still interested, but it just seems unsellable at the moment. And in this current climate, with the way the world is going and the UK economy kind of collapsing, I suppose, no one's really looking for a 6.2 litre naturally aspirated V8, so that's not been really easy to shift. Even though I have lowered the price quite generously, it still is quite hard to shift at the moment. So yeah, the C63 is still for sale, and it will eventually have to go. I'm just not going to take a ridiculously low price for it, because I'm not in a rush, but it does need to eventually go. But in the meantime, whilst the C63 is under my ownership, then it still does open doors for more content on it. So if it is more things you want to see in my Mercedes, then please do let me know. I do have another video I've filmed on this car, which will be coming after this video, so stay tuned for that. So what are my plans going forward into 2025? Well, first of all, I'd like to fix my Z4, make sure it's in fine fettle, I suppose, up and running for next year. I'd like to get all the little niggles fixed, so it's ready for spring to drive enthusiastically. And as I've already mentioned, I would like to try different vehicles. I'd like to try a different variety of cars, experience different things, engines, all that sort of stuff. I'm very open to trying new things, so I want to do more of that, because I don't really diversify enough, and I don't really showcase other cars apart from my own. God, that never gets old. Never fails to put a smile on my face. Even though it's damp today, it's quite cold, wet, windy, no problems putting the power down at all. It's absolutely fantastic. Right, I suppose I think I've covered most topics that I wanted to cover. So all I can say now really is thank you so much for everyone who has interacted, commented, liked, viewed my content, as well as still subscribing and viewing my channel, even though my channel is somewhat kind of been quiet. So yeah, it goes a long way. I suppose it really does mean a lot to me, and it actually does. So to display my gratitude to all my viewers, I have prepared a series of clips and things that haven't made it into the actual video, and I've jumbled it all together, and then some of my highlights as well. So thank you so much for all watching again, and see you in the new year. Take it easy. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah.
smoke everywhere. Brilliant.
This makes it all the better in terms of enjoyment. It's so brilliant. Do second gear here. Oof, missed shift.
Okay, we are about to do a launch in Sport Plus mode in McCarthy. Go! That's 60. Dealt with in a very brisk, I don't know how many seconds.
Yeah!
Ah!
This could be the last cold start I ever do.
It's a bunny.
Getting shin splints from doing all of this. So here it is, everyone, the magnificent M54, which is an inline. Oh my god. Just out of curiosity though, I do want to find out how to use that 6 CD changer. So if we just go into here, what do? You just, how does it work? Do you press that? What's that green button do? Oh, okay. Ah, all right, I get it. I haven't used one of these before, so I didn't realise. So you have lots of different slots and the discs slide out, so maybe we have something in there. Let's have a look. So what we got here? Scorpions World. We also have Def Leppard, Queen Rocks, the best of the rock album in the world ever, and best of the rock world album. Okay, there's 2 discs, best of the rock album in the world. He's got 2 of those. So, basing on that knowledge, then he must like lots of metal. So he does a lot of pedal to the metal, sort of driving. Subtle and lovely on the road, and that is that a monk jack? It's a deer. Oh, it's a hare. It's a hare. Wow! I've never seen a hare before. Sorry, I got a bit excited there. Oh, that's very kind of fellow W205 C63. Let me pass. I give him a thumbs up. He clearly appreciated that. The Porsche Boxster S and the Honda S2000, it is not within budget. So, oh no, what's happened here? Can I go that way?
Can't go that way.
Oh, okay.
This one's closed. Right.
Right. That's not good. Whoa! I've never seen that before. We are in rural territory now. Look at that! There's sheep! There's sheep on the road! And a sheepdog! And there's a sheep in the back of that trailer as well. I've never seen that in like real life. I've only ever seen it on TV. That is a sight to behold. What a lovely sight that is. Look, the dogs are being rounded up. Well, the sheep are being rounded up into their little pen. And look at that dog. The dog's just ran them in. I've never ever seen that before. That's so funny. Using a trusty old defender there as well. God, they're well-behaved sheep they are, aren't they? I've done it! Ah! I've got 30 miles per gallon. I've got 30 miles per gallon in C63. 99 plus. Oh, yes. It gets better and better. You're welcome. I'm so happy right now. I just made it from London to Edinburgh on 1 tank of fuel on a C63. Oh man. Oh man, I feel quite emotional. I better fill this up and then see how much fuel we actually had left and see how much further we can actually have gone. Oh wow, I've wanted to do this video for so long, for like 2-3 years, and now I've finally made it reality and we've actually made it from London to Edinburgh in 1 tank. Oh, I can't articulate any words to describe how I'm feeling right now. Over the moon, this is like a dream come true. Anyway, enough of the emotional nonsense. Which is why, if you have £20,000 to £25,000, then you should buy one immediately.